Welcome back to the Back 40 Firewood channel, and welcome to the dog days of August. She's a hot one out here today, hot and muggy. So I figured today would be a good day to pull the Wolf Ridge splitter out of where I have it sitting, because I want to actually move her into position for a big super split marathon we're going to have with all that red oak that we brought back from my neighbors. We're going to pull her out today, wash her up, clean her up, get her ready. But first, I want to show you guys the hackberry tree from the tree service has been dropped off. So the hackberry is here. So I want to go show you guys that. I think it's hackberry. I don't know. I've never had hackberry before. So I'm going to go up, show you guys that. I'm going to grab a piece, take it back just to see how it splits, because I'm curious to see how that stuff splits. And then we're going to go back and move the splitter. And like I said, get things ready for a great big super split red oak marathon. So let's check this hackberry out real quick. Like I said, I've never dealt with it, so I don't know. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. So I still have a little bit of this other stuff to clean up here, but here's the hackberry. And I wouldn't know it. Like I said, I've never dealt with hackberry before. The bark to me almost looks a little bit like maple almost, and even actually a little bit like that basswood that I had. But there's the bark. And then here is a piece that I know some people have mentioned and had comments about, this yellowish ring that it gets. There you can see a little bit better. So all of this is the hackberry tree. There's another good example of that yellow. But like I said, I don't know, I've never had hackberry. I did start bucking some of it up. So I did grab one piece of that hackberry, actually two. I'll show you this other one in a second. But I just want to see how it splits, just so, because like I said, I'm just curious because I've never had it before. I will say that it does have a distinct smell to it that I've never smelt before in any wood that I've had. So I know I haven't had it, because that is one thing besides the leaves and the bark and everything else. Smell is another way to identify wood, at least for some of us woodhounds. But anyway, check out this piece. I saw it was losing some of its bark, so I peeled off the bark. But look at some of this grain from some type of grub or beetle that was down underneath the bark. Just look at that. Like, it's almost like these beetles, or this grub, was like in the center here, and then it just kept going out in all directions, chewing away. But yeah, look at that. It is something. So that piece I'm going to set aside. Might do something with that. But anyhow, let's quick see how this hackberry splits, and then we're going to get ready to move. Give the old girl here a little cleanup, a little bath on this nice hot August afternoon. Very interesting. You can see it's pretty stringy. Kind of snarly. Almost reminds me of elm. But yeah, it's got a smell to it. I mean, not a bad smell, but just a different smell. Look at that. You can see it'll be some fun stuff to split. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's one right there. There's one of the culprits making those designs. Let's get him out of there. So there's what's making. There's what's eating away at the there's the artist making all these patterns. Very interesting. But yeah, you can see right here, there's actually some, look at those little chompers. Huh. All right. All right, so the game plan, you can see I'm getting quite a bit of debris built up underneath here. So I want to get that all cleaned up, but I just want to kind of come in here with the bucket and shovel it in, scoop it out. And I also want to move the Wolf Ridge splitter over to all of that oak that we brought back from my neighbors. All right, so over here next to my wood shed, in my little shed out that I have outside, I know some of you have been saying I need to start getting some IBC totes, but I actually do use IBC totes. I have 2 of them set up, even though this is a complete disaster and mess back here, but I have 2 of them set up back here to collect rainwater off this roof. So got two totes right there, collect rainwater. We use that to water some of the plants around the pond, but I'm going to use it today to wash up Wanaka, maybe give Khaleesi a little bath as well. We'll see. Our water has a lot of iron in it, so you know, when I'm washing stuff off like the splitter there, I just kind of prefer to use this rainwater. So in case you're wondering, you just got a little jet pump right there with the pressure tank. That's how we pump everything out. This is a drain for in the fall when I drain the tanks out. And then up here is the overflow. Both tanks are connected together, so they fill up, maintain the same level in each of them. And then I collect from this, both sides. Well, the other side, the full length of the shed, but then this side I only collect from right there, so only half of it. But we use that, like I said, we use the rainwater to like water all the plants, and the landscaping, and then a couple garden boxes. But works out nice because you know, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take much rain on this roof to fill up those two 250-gallon totes. So I've got this one little stump right here that's on the side of the splitter I always stand on when I'm splitting. And every time I walk around the side of the splitter to go around the back of it, I'm always tripping on this little stump. So I'm going to try to pop him out of there and dig him up. Aha! Yes! This thing was causing me all kinds of problems every time I'd walk around the splitter. And now it's out of there. A couple little pieces I can still trim up. But I figured while the splitter's out of here, I may as well try to dig that thing out because I didn't notice it when I put the splitter over here. You know, it was one of those things that after a little bit, the dirt started to wear away, and then all of a sudden, I kept running into that dang thing. Now the only thing missing is the amazing Amanda, and she will be back here. We're actually going to get splitting this weekend, so not today. I just wanted to get everything moved. Now what I'm going to probably do is start bringing some of that, those rounds of hackberry and everything else I have up front. I'll bring those back, and I'll stage them right here. And then that way, when we're done with the yoke, I can just back the splitter back in right where it was. And I'll have all that wood ready to go. So yeah, we got a lot of splitting coming up. But the main thing, like I said, I want to get through all that oak and just get it cracked open so it at least can start seasoning. We're now in middle of August, so, you know, even if it's possibly next year, late winter, it might be ready. We'll see. The sooner the better. So stay tuned for that coming up. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.